Hey guys, it's Alvin. So last year when I did the TMI tag, I may or may not have forgotten to give you guys a little bit of more insider about me. So that is why for this week's video, you're gonna get to know 25 random facts about me that you may or may not already know or want to know, but I'm gonna give them to you anyway. So let's get started. As a kid, I would always hate clowns, but now that I'm growing up, they really aren't as creepy as you think anymore because of American Horror Story, and I've seen scarier clowns, so that's not creepy at all. As a kid or as a teen, there was always that one time when there was always that sex scene in a movie that you know was coming, and then I would immediately have to leave the room because, let's be honest, would you want to stay there while the scene is going on and your mother was right next to you? My favorite candy is Reese's, so you get me a bag of those and I'm pretty much yours forever. I never really used to like horror movies, but now that I'm older, I am obsessed with them. They are amazing and you should watch them. Recently, I've become obsessed with this show called Video Game High School, and it is literally the best show ever for people that love video games and are in high school and wish they could go to this school because it's awesome. And I'm obsessed with this show like that chick in that movie with Beyonce's husband that became obsessed with him. No, but seriously, if you want to check out VGHS, I will be posting a link in the description so that you guys can see all 3 seasons on here. You're welcome. As a teen, I would always think that there was no sky, there was just daytime in space. I have no idea why. I love making YouTube videos. Lately, it's become such a hobby that I'm kind of glad I picked up on. Tumblr has been my obsession lately, and it's not just because I've been up until 2 AM liking and reblogging and following people that kind of I like, or maybe not. But either way, Tumblr's awesome. I have 10 toes. The more you know. Veggie burgers are pretty much the way to my heart. If we ever go out, I'll probably order a vegetable burger or anything that has to do with veggies because new year, new me! I am obsessed with cranberry juice. When I was in high school, I literally wore nothing but band t-shirts and hoodies. Yeah. It was a dark time back then. I still watch VHS movies. Which reminds me, I should probably go home and watch some. Pokemon is life and it always has been as a kid and growing up. Final Fantasy is pretty much my favorite video game as a kid and growing up. I remember that I would always come home from school and I would always straight away just went up to my room and started playing Final Fantasy, and my mom would ask if I got my homework done. And I would say, oh yeah mom, my homework is done, or oh no, I didn't get any homework. I had a failing grade the next day, but it happens, so I prefer vegetables on my pizza as opposed to sausage, pepperoni, and all that other kind of stuff. When I was 12 or 14 years old, I remember that I had picked up on origami and was obsessed with it, but as I went to high school, I kind of just forgot all about it, and now I don't know why I want to pick up on it again. Probably because of the paper cranes. I always like doing those. I have a bad habit of cracking my knuckles on people's backs without their consent, and I still do it because I don't feel like cracking my knuckles on my own back or in my head. When I burp, I always tend to blow it in people's faces and then they end up hating me for it. I literally cannot stand when someone honks their horn very, very early in the morning. I remember one time it was 7 in the morning and all I heard was honk, honk, honk so many times that it got to the point where I wanted to shout out my window, hey, get out of the car and knock on the door. But obviously I didn't because I was too tired. I like to throw stuff on my ceiling fan and see where it lands. Dogs rule! Let's go back to number 16. I literally have all of NOBUO UEMATSU's compositions on my iPod, and if you don't know who that is, he's composed all of the Final Fantasy songs up to this day. So I will be posting a link in the description below as well so you can go check him out and let me know what you think. Well, there you guys go. I certainly hope that you enjoyed this week's video, and if you did, then please make sure to give it a big thumbs up because it always helps and it always makes me feel happy. But yeah, that about does it for this week's video. So until next time, you guys, I bid thee fare thee well. Goodbye.